Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Trainz with a Z. Trainz Z. It's been a while since I did a Trainz video. Figure I should get back into it. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Pennsylvania Railroad L1 class from K&L Trainz. This is the updated model. I believe he had an older model, if I remember correctly. Then he started going through and updating old models, or completely remaking them. This is one of them. So this is the L1. These were a class of 2A2 mics built for the Pennsylvania Railroad, by the Pennsylvania Railroad, as well as Baldwin and Lima. Between 1914 and 1919. I believe these locomotives were built mostly for freight. One single example is preserved, with the remainder scrapped between 1948 and 1960. According to Wikipedia, they were nicknamed the Lollipops. Bit of an entertaining one. Number 520 is preserved at the Railroad Museum of Pennsylvania in Strasburg. Oh, goodness. As I die of horrible acid problems. Anyway. With the K&L pack, you will get a pre-war and post-war variant. What the huge differences are, I really could not say, so please do not get upset when I don't go through and go, alright, this is wildly different, because I couldn't tell you. Like, if it's not something painfully obvious like this headlight, couldn't say. But you will get a pre-war and a post-war variant, with pre-war, post-war variants of one of these tenders, and then there's a second post-war tender, which I have both of them right here. Again, what their particular designation is, I'm not dead certain. I am not hugely versed on the Pennsylvania Railroad. Not a big fan of the Pennsylvania Railroad. I think these locomotives are absolutely hideous. But that is a personal opinion. That is not saying anything about K&L. As an objective standpoint, the models themselves look pretty darn good. They're a huge, huge improvement over the old ones. Matter of fact, I should have placed one of the old ones down so that one could, well, matter of fact, it's Trainz. Oh no, whatever will I do? It is very easy to, I'll do this right here. If I can find them. I think, if I remember right, they get renamed whenever you put out the new ones, so that if you liked the old ones, you could keep the old ones. L-1. Let's see what it gets. L1A. L1S. Well, phooey. Oh well. Can't say I didn't try. Tried hard enough. But these are a huge improvement over the old ones. He has made leaps and bounds in his modeling skills. Also included are these N6 cabooses in various paint schemes, as well as center and off-center cupolas, however you wish to pronounce it. Again, Very nice models. They do, I believe, have some relatively decent interiors as well. As I have stated time and time again, I almost never play in the interiors of Trainz. I don't like to. But K&L has stepped up their game a lot with their most recent models and started making custom interiors. So these have a custom interior, not the old Trainz placeholder. So for those of you that it floats your boat, they have a pretty decent inside. Let's pull this back up, right click, let's see what we can play with. Auto fireman, headlights, engineer's cab window. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Never mind. Almost got sad. So it opens the little front window first, and then it opens the door, which is pretty cool. And the roof vent, which these are sliders. Anything on the tender? Nope. I love the idle exhaust. The idle smoke is really nice. The idle steam, not my favorite. Whistle. Cue for a blowdown. It's got one of them high-pitched, screamy whistles. The audio is not half bad. You definitely hear the stitching where the beginning and the middle loops transition. You hear that stitching, popping noise right there. But it's not as bad as back in the day when K&L's models always popped in that transition. So not too bad. I like it. The bell is functioning. The bell sound is quite nice. I do like it. Now let's hop over to a post-war model. Now, actually, let's hop over to this one. This one makes life a little easier since they're kind of neck and neck here. One of the things you'll notice right off the bat that's different is obviously the headlight style is different. Pre-war has just a plain basic can, while post-war has kind of this beveled style, as well as where the generator is placed, which is very odd choice. The generator starts off right here behind the headlight, and they move the generator here to overhang, but keep the generator exhaust back here behind the stack. It's a very odd design idea, but whatever. You'll also notice the marker lights getting moved up here where they're down here on the pre-war. I got this foot. Is it really? Yeah, it is. So this step here is definitely higher up. Obviously different. Smoke box door grab rails is going to change. A lot of front end changes. Got a whistle shield added, where we don't have one back here. What else is wild? Whatever this doohickey is, that apparatus is there. Yoink. As well as the associated piping. What it is, I don't know. I am no expert. I do not claim to be. whistle. I believe the sounds are identical. Yep. Details should be identical. Yep. Yeah. So, sounds identical. Basic things that you can play with are identical. So we are going to use this model for our operating. Nothing new in the chuff department. Pretty standard K&L chuff sounds for what he's been doing as of late. This exhaust is pretty nice. I dig it. The root is the minuscule branch? Yeah, the minuscule branch from Texas State Shops. Somebody's gonna ask. I'll throw that out there before I forget. So, if you don't watch the video, I'll know, because you'll ask, what root is it? It means you didn't watch the video, because I just told you. But this is the minuscule branch from Texas State Shops. I could do an entire video over this railroad. It is their own brainchild. I am kind of sad all these years K&L hasn't bothered with marker lights. I do kind of wish that we could turn the marker lights on. Overall, physical movement, motions, and whatnot look pretty good. Model itself looks pretty good. The sounds, The whistle and bell are kind of are nice. They're refreshingly new. The chuff sounds, not so much. It is Trainz. It's very, very, very easy to change sounds up to whatever one so pleases. But it would be nice if K&L would get some different chuff sounds to mix things up a little bit. Because I think the last handful of models that they've made all have the exact same chuff sounds. So that would be kind of a nice quality of life. But for Trainz, the overall model is very nice. Lots of 3D bolts, lots of 3D rivets. It is a very drab locomotive. It's kind of hard to really point out details because everything is kind of the same color. These locomotives were dusty, dirty, and stayed that way. It was a coal road. So, overall, they look pretty good. Pretty nice. the caboose included are quite nice. They look pretty good. And that is really about it. So obviously, link in the description, as I always do, to K&L Trainz. Do go check them out. I believe the pack is like $10 on sale, so that's really hard to go wrong. If you're a big Pennsylvania fan, you probably need to have these. So highly recommend going and checking them out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.